Hi students, have you ever wondered how water reaches the top of the tall trees, or for that matter, how and why substances move from one cell to the other, whether all substances move in a similar way, in the same direction, and whether metabolic energy is required for moving substances. Plants need to move molecules over very long distances, much more than animals do. They also do not have a circulatory system in place. Water taken up by the roots has to reach all parts of the plant up to the very tip of the growing stem. The photosynthesis or food synthesized by the leaves have also to be moved to all parts, including the root tips embedded deep inside the soil. To understand some of the transport processes that takes place in plants, one would have to recollect one's basic knowledge about the structure of the cell and anatomy of the plant body. So guys, in this session we will discuss about transport in plants. As you know, plants have tissues to transport water, minerals and nutrients. In them, xylem is one of the important complex tissue which transports water and mineral salts from the roots up to the other parts of the plant, while phloem transports sucrose and amino acids between the leaves and other parts of the plant. This table explains what is transported by the xylem and phloem. So see the table in this. You can see both conducting tissues like xylem. Exactly what is moved in this xylem? Water and minerals. By which process? That is a transpiration. Means a transpiration is a process through which water and minerals are conducting inside the plant body through xylem tissue, as well as phloem. It move sucrose and amino acids through translocation process. As you know, xylem, one of the important complex tissue made up of more than one type of cells, and these cells work together as a unit for the conduction of water and mineral salts. Xylem functions as a conducting tissue for water and minerals from roots to the stem and leaves. It also provides mechanical strength to the plant parts. It is composed of four different kinds of elements, namely tracheids, vessels, xylem fibers, and Xylem parenchyma. Tracheids are elongated or tube-like cells with thick and lignified walls and tapering ends. These are dead and are without protoplasm. The inner layers of the cell walls have thickenings which vary in form. Vessel is a long cylindrical tube-like structure made up of many cells called vessel members, each with lignified walls and a large central cavity. Xylem fibers have highly thickened walls and obliterated central lumens. These may either be septate or aseptate. Xylem parenchyma cells are living and thin-walled, and their cell walls are made up of cellulose. They store food materials in the form of starch or fat and other substances like tannins. Likewise, guys, okay, you can see some more important things. Mature xylem consists of elongated radial cells arranged end to end to form continuous vessels. Mature xylem vessels contain no cytoplasm, are impermeable to water, have tough walls containing a woody material called lignin. Means you can understand these are dead cells. Okay, when you come to phloem, as you know, phloem consists of living cells arranged end to end. Unlike xylem, phloem vessels contain cytoplasm and this goes through holes from one cell to the next. Phloem transports sucrose and amino acids up and down the plant. This is called translocation. In general, this happens between where these substances are made and where they are used or stored. Means translocation takes place from source to sink. Vascular bundles. Okay, but what do you mean by these? If you see this picture, you can understand how the xylem and phloem arranging in a stem radially. Vascular bundles are nothing but what? Xylem and phloem tissues are found in groups. The position of these bundles varies in different parts of the plant. In a leaf, for example, the phloem is usually found closer to the lower surfaces. In root, xylem vessels are tough and strong, so the vascular bundles are in the center of the root to resist forces that could pull the plant out of the ground. In stem, the stem has to resist compression and bending forces caused by the plant's weight and the wind. The vascular bundles are arranged near the edge of the stem with the phloem on the outside and the xylem on the inside. You can observe the same thing, phloem on the outside and xylem is arranged inside. As you Now, phloem transports food materials usually from leaves to other parts of the plant. Phloem in angiosperms is composed of sieve tube elements, companion cells, phloem parenchyma, and phloem fibers. The companion cells are specialized parenchymatous cells which are closely associated with sieve tube elements. Phloem parenchyma is made up of elongated, tapering cylindrical cells which have dense cytoplasm and nucleus. Phloem fibers are also called as bast fibers are made up of parenchymatous cells. These are generally absent in the primary phloem but are found in the secondary phloem. Phloem fibers of jute, flax, and hemp are used commercially. Likewise, in this session, you can understand about the importance of xylem and phloem and their main functions. Thank you.